So how do you learn how to ride the skill board? So all has to do with how much air you put in the ball. The softer the ball, the easier it is to ride. The harder the ball, the more difficult it's going to be to ride. There's easy, medium, hard, and expert, depending on that PSI. So how do you deflate the ball? If you want to deflate the ball, you want to loosen the needle on the pump, and you stick the needle in, and you watch the gauge, and you can see the PSI going down. When you're done, you pull the needle out, you tighten the needle back up, and now you're ready to pump it to an accurate PSI. So now I'm in easy mode, 2 to 3 PSI. The ball is soft and I'm ready to start learning. You want to put the ball about 1 foot away from the edge. Then you put all your weight on your right leg, and your left leg is just kind of hanging out on the grip tape. You then want to start getting a feel for leaning your weight into the board and kind of seeing how that reacts. At this point, the ball's not really going to be moving because it's really soft, there's almost no air in there, and it's really easy for you to just get a feel for the board. If you have to step off the board, then do that. The goal here is to just get comfortable with the board. The ball can move a little bit, but it's really not going to move much. The next thing you want to do is learn how to just rock back and forth from one foot to the other from start mode. It's also important that you learn how to step off the board when you lose your balance. Okay, so now I'm in medium mode. The ball is a little bit harder, about 4 to 5 PSI. The goal at this mode is to just get a little bit more comfortable on the ball. The ball's still going to feel really sluggish, but that's going to help you learn how to use the board and the ball together. So the key things you want to learn in medium mode is how to step into the board with your weight, how to stay on the board, and get a really good feel for that rocking motion. So the ball is now at hard mode. The PSI is about 6 to 7. In this setting, the ball will feel much firmer, more responsive, and it's a setting that you can permanently stay at. Personally, I really like the hard mode even more than the expert mode. When you start at this mode, you still want to be very careful, leaning in properly, going step by step, and getting a feel for where the ball is under the board. First thing you want to work on is just really standing on the board, keeping the ball in the middle, and just making little rocking motions. You could also practice going forward and back using your toes and ankles. This will really help you get a feel for those moments when you really almost lose your balance. It'll help you catch where you're at. So now we're at expert mode. We're at 8 or 9 PSI, and the ball is going to be the most difficult to ride. You still want to get pretty comfortable with starting at this mode because the ball is going to feel really slippery under your feet. Once you're at this setting, you've unlocked the full potential of the board, and you can get really creative.